Are you ready to learn ethical hacking and how real attacker and real cybersecurity pros test system vulnerabilities? Are you curious to know how ethical hackers find the vulnerabilities before real attackers do? Then you need to understand the power of Metasploit Framework that every cybersecurity analyst, ethical hackers, pen testers, and even hackers using around the world. In today's video, I'm going to show you what Metasploit is, how it works, why it is so important for cybersecurity, and how can you use it to build your own ethical hacking lab. Remember, this is not just theory. I'll demonstrate you the installation process of Metasploit with Metasploitable 2, the latest version of Metasploitable 2, and I will guide you how to make your ethical hacking lab of your own that you can discover every step of the tool very smoothly. This video is part of why Linux is so important for cybersecurity. So if you missed those videos, you can find it from the description of the video and the card that I have attached to it. I will give more detail about this tool or about this framework in my blog. So if you are interested to know more, can visit my blog. I will give the link in the description box. And here I must say, this video will help you and definitely will guide you to be an ethical hacker, pen tester, and real cybersecurity analyst to use of this framework. As this framework is very important for every cybersecurity beginner, I will give my best effort for better understanding of this tool, and I will separate the video into two parts that every cybersecurity analyst and every beginner can understand the tool very easily and for time consuming and best effort for understanding. So make sure you subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon. Stay tuned because we are going to deep dive heart of every professional and ethical hackers, the Metasploit framework. Metasploit lets you simulate real attackers in control environment. It helps you to discover weak points in system, test network securities, and even practice your penetration testing skills legally and safely. Whether you are scanning with Nmap, launching web vulnerabilities checks, or using powerful post-exploitation tools like Metapredator, Metasploit bring everything together in one powerful framework. Whether you are a beginner brushing up your skill, this video will help you to kickstart your ethical hacking journey with confidence. If you want to be a cybersecurity expert, ethical hacker, or pen tester, learning Metasploit framework is not optional, is must. Hi. This is Engineer MD Joshuddin with you all, and you are watching Learn Cybersecurity video. In this channel, we are simplifying the most crucial or most important tool for cybersecurity so that you can learn faster and defend smarter. What is Metasploit? Metasploit Framework is a powerful penetration testing tool that allows ethical hackers and security professionals to simulate attacks on systems to test vulnerabilities. The exploitation process generally involves information gathering, vulnerability scanning, exploit selection, payload configuration, launching the exploit, post-exploitation. Tools of the framework in Metasploit: MS Console, auxiliary modules, exploit modules, payloads, encoders, post module, Metapredator, database support, PostgreSQL. A tool you can use from Kali Linux at the same time like Metasploit. The tool can be Nmap, Netcat, Nikto, Enum for Linux, WhatWeb, Wapalizer, MSF Console, Metasploit Framework. For downloading purpose, you come in Google and searching Metasploitable 3 download, and you will find a lot of those links in GitHub. I am finding Metasploitable 3 from here, so I just click this and it will start downloading after 5 seconds. It will take time because it has the data of 2.8 GB and more. So after downloading this framework, it just you have to just store it in a location, and after that you will install in the VMware or virtual machine. I'm come here in my virtual machine, and from import I have select from my location that I have already stored the Metasploitable 3 in here. So I just show the location of the file and click on open. After that you can give your name from source. Here is you can change the parameter. I am changing the RAM for better performance, so I'll give it 4000 MB, and all the parameter and all the settings will remain same. If you want to change, you can change it. So I am not going to change it anything here, not even changing the name also. So I'm going to finish the installation process. Click finished, and after that I'll start the machine, and it will importing all the files from the zip file that I have been downloaded from website. It will take few times to import all the files, so I'll wait for to install all the process. Remember, after installing this machine or virtual machine, you have to install like nmap, netcat, nicto, enum for Linux, web or appleizer. Those apps not installed by default, so you have to install after installing the virtual machine or after installing the Metasploitable 3. As you may know, if you have to make your own ethical hacking lab, you have to install this. Look at the screen. Here is the error for networking purpose. I am not going to fix it now, so I'll stop the virtual machine, and it will come before you install it. If you use the network that you want to change the settings, I am using wireless network, so it will not be net NAT. I'll change it from breeze. Here is a breeze adapter, and all other settings will remain same. After that I will click OK. Here I'm showing that I am using wireless network, so it will be breeze network. So I am starting the Metasploitable tool. What I am informing earlier, that you have to install all the tools in Metasploitable tool. After installation, you can use it, or you can make it your own hacking lab or infrastructure. Make an infrastructure for the exploitation process. It has been installed and will come the screen. You can log in. I have given the username password. Ubuntu 14.04 is loading. It has the default username and background, so you can log in with Vagrant and Vagrant. I'm logging with the password. Username Vagrant, and password also the same. Here it is. Here's the machine is ready. Now you can install all the tools with it to discover, or you can learn from it. What is the difference between Metasploitable 2 and Metasploitable 3? Metasploitable 3 has the vast level of things that invented in 2007, and it is developed by the language of Ruby. So multiple OS or multiple operating systems supported with it, and that kind of facility Metasploitable 3 has. Base operating systems. Metasploitable 2 based on Ubuntu Linux 8.04. Metasploitable 3 comes with two flavors, Windows Server 2008 and Ubuntu Linux 14.04. Modern vulnerabilities. Metasploitable 3 includes more recent vulnerabilities with real-world relevance. Includes vulnerabilities applications like Tomek, GenKit, OpenSH, JBoss, Java RMI, VSFTD, and Eternal Blue Windows. Vagrant and Packer-based builders. Metasploitable 2 is pre-built and downloaded as VM. Metasploitable 3 use Vagrant and Packer's scripts to build the VM from scratch. Technique, DevOps, and automation principles. Service diversity. Metasploitable 3 simulates all full production environment with web services, databases, and file shares, misconfiguration service, etc. It includes PowerShell, empires, mimikatz, and other post-exploitation tools on the Windows versions, multi-stage exploitation and escalation paths designed with multi-layer attack vectors encourage exchange exploits and practice privilege escalation. Unlike the straightforward vulnerabilities in version 2, Active Directory supports includes Active Directory misconfiguration great for red team practice and learning carvers and lightweight directory service. So, why ethical hacker need to understand the framework the most, and why every cybersecurity analyst must know the framework, and what is there in the framework? Realistic environment. It simulates real-world vulnerability system for safe testing, skill development, health practice exploitation, privilege escalation, and post-exploitation. Tool familiarity. Ideal for learning tools like Metasploit Framework effectively. Vulnerability analysis. Contains numerous common CVEs and for hands-on experience. Penetration testing. Offers a common OS with service to mimic enterprise targets. Report writing. Enables ethical hackers to document and explain real exploits. CTF preparation. Useful for capture the flags, train and challenge solving. Safe lab users. Runs in isolated environment without risk or real systems. OS and service emulation. Helps improve scanning and emulation skills. Professional readiness. Prepares ethical hackers for real-world engagement and interviews. Stay with us because we are coming next to describe you the project of exploiting to use Metasploitable tool.